Hi everyone, this is Edward from Capo Volkswagen, and I have a pretty interesting video for you. So a lot of people compare Volkswagen ID.4 to Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. And I personally don't think that it's the right way to compare those two or three vehicles, and the reason for that is because ID.4 is the compact SUV and the Model 3 is the compact sedan, and Model Y, which is based on the Model 3, is trying to be the mid-size compact SUV as well. So in this video I'm gonna have a quick video about some differences, the key differences which I think, in my opinion, are really significant comparing those two vehicles. So let's go. So first thing first, as I mentioned, the ID.4 is a compact SUV, and let's start with the key, because on the ID.4 the key is looks like an actual key, like an old school key, and the handle right here looks like more like a regular handle, so you can just open it. There is like a little sensor right here, and to close it you just press this button with the key in your hand. Now when you open the ID.4 and you get inside the car, you see that this car is actually quite familiar experience with any other car. So you have buttons on the steering wheel, you have a not heads-up display, but this display is connected to the steering column, so it goes as you adjust your steering wheel. That way you really don't block any view or anything like that. And you have a main infotainment system right here, and just a couple of storages and stuff like that. You have USB-C ports and the wireless phone charger. So this is really familiar experience, and if you've been driving Volkswagen for for quite a while, you will definitely feel that you're at home, that you've been here already. Another good thing to mention is this particular car has a, all ID.4 has, which comes with a panoramic moonroof. They have a shade, which is really important, especially here in Southern California. You don't really want to get burned or cooking inside the car as you're driving. Now, couple of differences. Like I said, you have the regular navigation here, for your controls and stuff like that, for your entertainment and stuff like this. So we're gonna jump in the Tesla right now, and I'll show you how the Tesla Model 3 looks like. All right, so getting in the Tesla Model 3 is a little bit different experience, and I personally am not really a fan of this card key. I mean, it looks cool, it looks nice, it looks different, and kind of like your key card or something like that. But the way that you have to touch in order to close the car and lock the car, you have to kind of put it there. If I would personally prefer to have it maybe in the wallet or something like that, then every time I kind of need to to stick my wallet there or something like this. So which not personally, I don't feel that it's convenient. I feel like they kind of make it complicated, the simple process of getting inside the car. But you can always use the app if you prefer, but just kind of one thing. Another thing is these door handles, and first time I wasn't kind of able to figure out how does it work. You need to push and you need to kind of grab. So but I guess they kind of make this simple process of getting inside the car a little bit more complicated. The cool thing I personally super like is the frameless doors, which I like. There is no frames, it looks sleek and modern and really nice. Obviously the materials on the door is kind of nice with this suede and kind of leather or leatherette, and the seats looks they look kind of comfortable, kind of big and bulky. And then you're gonna get inside the car, which is totally so you have everything is really simplified, and it definitely feels different. So you will have to spend some time in order to figure out, like right now I'm trying to figure out how to make the sound a little bit less. Okay, I found it, here it is. So you'll definitely need to spend some time learning about this car, how to operate, because everything operates from this screen right here, and there is no heads-up display or anything like this. And then you just have like these two buttons. For example, if you want to adjust your mirrors, you will have to go to the car and then to the mirrors, and then you need to select left or right, and then you have to use this one in order to do it, which is a little bit more simple and more old school, depending who you are. It's just a preference, but I kind of feel that some simple steps should be simple. Like an ID.4, you have it here. I really like the door handle. They just created the button. It looks really cool, really simple, and really modern, which I liked. I like how they put this 4 controls for your windows. Rather than ID.4 you have to switch, which ID.4 kind of make it a little bit more complicated. And but again, everything is controlled from here, so you'll definitely have to get used to it. Like, to adjust the steering wheel, you have to use again this little joystick button type of thing in order to go up and down and stuff like that. But the quality materials are not that great as the ID.4. ID.4 was actually named as the in the top 10 of the best quality interiors for the cars under $50,000. So in terms of storage, you have huge amount of sport storage, probably a little bit more than ID.4 has. I like how they did this little storage for your phone, so you can just throw the phone there, and stuff like this. The cup holders are decent sized, and you have like the glove compartment right there, and everything looks really, really good. One thing I don't really like is this. Well, I kind of like it and I don't like it at the same time, because this is just the glass, there is no shade, and this is really, really hot. Like right now, today is a hot day, and once I get inside the car, you can definitely feel the heat from the from this glass, and if you touch it for a long time, it really, really burns. So I don't know why. I mean, it looks cool, definitely, it looks great. You can see the the skies and stuff like this, but I would prefer they put some sort of shade. I know there is like UV protection and stuff like this, but I guess shade would do a little bit better. Other than that, I'm not sure if I like the interior of Tesla Model 3. At some point I like it, at some point I'm not sure. Like I said, again, it's really, really personal things about the design and stuff like that, but some features I really like, and some features I'm not really impressed with the Tesla Model 3. Let's go in the back. Step into the back of the ID.4. Like I mentioned, this is the compact SUV, so you have this little like a boxy shape style there, and this obviously gives you a lot of headroom, and the knee-room is really, really good. I'm seeing behind myself, so this is how much space I have. Obviously the floor is pretty much flat because there is no transmission, so anything like that mechanical part, which is a big advantage of any EVs. You have like a little pockets here for your for your iPhone or a little tablet or something like that. So the area, the space in the back is really, really generous, and 3 adults should fit perfectly fine. Maybe not for the longer trips, but like I said, the headroom here is a really, really big advantage, because you have a lot of space because of this boxy shape of the ID.4. So let's go and check the second row of Tesla. Alright, so here's the back of Tesla Model 3, and obviously, as you can see, it's a compact sedan, and this one is Tesla kind of makes Model S and Model Y, which is based on this car, is more like a hatchback, sliding coupe, whatever you want to call it. But again, this handles, you kind of get used to it. I feel like I'm kind of getting used to it right now, but it's still not the best option, I think. And then again, this beautiful frameless windows doors, I really like it. Getting in the back, it's pretty easy. Behind myself, I do have significant, good amount of space, considering this is a compact sedan, not a compact SUV. Now as I'm getting closer to this roof, I definitely feel more heat coming from it. So I don't really like it at all. So I believe they should kind of come up with some sort of shade or something else. Like I said, it looks cool, it looks nice, but on this hot day, considering that Tesla is a California company, this Southern California day, it's hot, and I'm actually starting sweating right now. But other than that, it's good. The headroom is not that great, obviously, again, because this is a compact sedan and it's this sliding roof. I like this little details they put it here, for the hooks and for your lights and stuff like this. This looks really nice. 2 USB-C ports, which is cool, and a couple of storage here right there. Again, the floor is pretty flat, so this is great. Now in terms of seating, three people obviously not gonna feel that comfortable compared to ID.4, again, because this is a compact sedan, not a compact SUV like ID.4 is. Now, after the rear seat, obviously comes the trunk space, which ID.4, again, being the compact SUV, has a significant amount of space. And the good thing that this particular model, which is the first edition, the Pro S, will give you adjustable floor, so you can adjust this panel. You can go lower it, or you can just remove it to make it the trunk a little bit deeper, or you can just keep it like this, and this gives you like a real nice and flat surface here, and you can obviously put the seats back all the way, and this will give you a pretty flat trunk. And you can see the trunk space here is really wide and tall, you know, for the tall pieces, or you know, like for some furniture in case you're moving or something like this. So this really has a generous amount of trunk space. Now this is obviously doesn't have a frunk or fruit depending where you are, and but you know, the back space is still generous. And one more little thing I forgot to mention is that the ID.4 has this little storage for your chargers and, you know, other small items, and obviously you have a couple of pieces in the back and you can tie it up in case you need it. Okay, so let's check the trunk space at the Tesla Model 3. Alright, so coming to the back of the Tesla Model 3, so like I said, I definitely like the way how they make this kind of like a coupe, hatchbacky, whatever you want to call it, and I like how it slopes down. It looks really sporty with this little, you know, extension. And the trunk is actually not that big, but again, we're looking at the compact sedan, not the compact SUV or anything like that, so it's not that wide. And what I don't really like is about how tall this part is. So if you have like a luggage, you know, like or two luggages, it might have kind of hard to put them inside, but it's kind of deep, which is a good thing, you know, so you can probably, if you ended up fitting it, you can slide it there. So this is a good thing. But again, like I said, we're comparing the compact, well, we're not comparing, a lot of people comparing, but just wanted to point out that Model 3 is not exactly a direct comparison to ID.4, but a lot of people think that they are. But the good addition of the Model 3, which it has, the ID.4 doesn't have, it's a frunk or fruit, and let's check that out. So as we're talking about how Tesla made a couple easy things complicated, so in order to get the frunk or trunk or fruit, you need to come inside the car and hit this little button right here, and that will open your frunk. The good thing that there is no additional lock here, so you don't need to worry. But here's the, you know, the frunk fruit capacity, which is it's good to have. I don't know what you can put here, just, you know, a couple of items, maybe grocery bags, small ones or something like this, but you know, it has it, it's good. A lot of people say that, you know, ID.4 doesn't have front, and that's, you know, kind of bad thing, but compared to what Tesla has, it's not that that big of a difference. So yeah, again, it's a personal preference, yeah, but it has it, that's good. Alright guys, so here was my key comparison between Volkswagen ID.4 and Tesla Model 3 and Model Y.